I'm in communication with the president of the CWI, Mr. Ricky Scarrett. Obviously, you can see why that I'm trying to keep them abreast of what's going on, because there are questions there about the legitimacy of our board representation. That is important for Guyana and the interest of Guyana. And they wouldn't want to be left in a precarious situation where they're unsure of who they ought to be dealing with or which body they ought to be dealing with. So the expeditious resolution of this issue, which has been plaguing Guyana for a number of years, is important for me, and it's important for the country, and it's important for cricket lovers and sportsmen specifically. That's one of the reasons why I have given it so much of my attention at the beginning. Having said that, though, there still are some steps that we need to take now. Over the last 2 weeks we've been here dealing with our budget and budget estimates. That is also important for us to be able to have the resources for us to be able to function as a ministry, just like every other ministry in the government. So now that that's over, and now that we're finishing today's debate and being able to pass the measures that we've outlined in our budget, we will be able to get a lot more attention to lead to the resolution of that. But I want the public to be assured is that I'm not working in isolation from all the bodies involved. So I'm in communication with all the relevant stakeholders, and I've said to them that I don't have a dog in the race. Okay? My function is to make sure that everybody is compliant and everybody is operating according to the law. It is not for me to cherry pick individuals who would represent Guyana's interest. It is the process that's important for me. I've said that to all of the stakeholders, and that is what I intend to stick by. The only thing that I need to ensure is that everybody is compliant to what the law says, and that the law represents the best interest of what Guyana is. What's in the best interest of Guyana. Now, at some point, we also have to be able to review the Cricket Administration Act, because it hasn't really been operating over the last few years. You've had this suspension of the provisions just a couple of years ago, which is something not only that prescribes the ability to have the act functioning and being able to assess it. The fact that it was done by a court order is something that is irregular. I'm happy that is no longer an issue, but we've got to now quickly advance the process.